Hi guys, it's me. So I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I'm sorry the autofocus is doing something crazy. So hopefully we're okay. It's off autofocus. Let me take it off. Okay, I think we're good now. So hopefully you guys are doing great today. Let me restart that. I'm having a pretty good day. I've had kind of a lazy morning because I did teach a class this weekend, but I had a really good Sunday. So I hope that you had a really great week too. And I just want to thank you so much for buying my packs of like book pages and illustrations. They sold within a couple of days, so thank you so much for your generosity, and hopefully everyone should get their packets today. And I will have more stuff listed in my store very soon. I'll do a video. I'm going to try to get some stuff out this week too, so very good. There is one digital thing there, and then there's like three huge like big paintings, abstract paintings. So yeah, so I'll have more stuff for you guys too. So today we're going to work in our altered book. And I also want to thank someone sent me a donation through PayPal, which was such a surprise and such a wonderful thing. And I truly appreciate it. So thank you so much for the tip. So today we're going to work in my altered book. So this is an altered book that I have not been working in that I need to. So it's just a Reader's Digest book. And I've done several pages in there. Maybe not several, but you know, a good amount. And I did rip out a lot of the pages in the book. So just really fun. I really love it. I made a little pocket here. I'm just going to flip through a little bit to show you some of the pages that are done. But I love working in books. They're really fun and very, very easy to work in. So we're going to just grab a page and go for it and work in a book. I'm going to get maybe a clip here or two. If I can find my other ones. Just to clip the book open so that it lays flat. What I just glue as I go. So you could, if you wanted to, glue all the pages together, but I'll just grab, usually do like 3 together. So I'm just going to grab, this looks like a good spot. This is what I'm going to use. I have my trusty disappearing purple glue stick that I used when I was a little girl, and that makes me happy every time I use it. It works well for me, so it's great. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. And it's so easy to work in altered books. I recommend that you get one and just start working in them. You know, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. I just ripped out, you know, like 50% of the book. It's still humongous because it had like 500 pages in it because it's a Reader Digest book. And I'll probably rip out more pages too, but it works. And they're, you know, they're not like the most expensive books to alter. Like I think this one maybe was like 25 cents or something. We have a local thrift store here, and they support, I think, causes for children's sickness. And so someone had donated like a whole bunch of books to them. So for like 2 months, they were 6 for $1. So I got a lot of Reader's Digest books, but normally they cost a little bit more than that, but it's still not too bad. So I usually glue like 3 pages together. So I did 3 on that side. I'll do 3 on this side. So my cousin is graduating from high school, so it was fun. Sunday we took him to get sized for his ring, which is super fun. Yeah, and if you know what, like we took him to Walmart, but we were going to order, you know, it through his school. But then I looked on the Walmart website because they said, you know, we sell rings on the website too, and it is so much cheaper. So if you, you know, are paying for a graduate's ring, then make sure you check out Walmart, and they have a lot of really cool styles. We were able to find the exact same ring for like $100 cheaper, so it's great. Because those things are expensive. I think mine was like $300 that I lost. Oh my gosh, we're getting him a protection plan. I was in college, but it was still so stupid. I think like I was moving or something. It was just, yeah, I was really upset because that was such a beautiful ring. And my family, you know, came together. I'm lucky I have a wonderful big sister, and her family was absolutely generous, and they paid for half of the ring, which was amazing. And they, you know, helped with my cap and gown. My mom was a single mom, so money was tight. And so I am so grateful to them for all the support they gave her, and to my mom, because she's amazing. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. taking care of 2 girls by herself. So do that and that. So let's just get those all pressed down. So we're so excited for his party. It's going to be great. So I'll share with you guys like some of our decoration ideas and stuff. So it was so fun. So we like spent the day together, and so it was good. He's just a good kid. I've talked about him before, so he's just wonderful. So what we're going to do is I took this class on Creative Bug called, what is it called? I don't know, maybe Creative Sketchbooking, I think it's by Pam Garrison, and in it she has you like doodle on pages and fill them in with paint. Of course, there's a lot more into it. I recommend that you take the class. If you haven't joined Creative Bug, it's a really great organization. They have a lot of videos in all different types of art disciplines. It's a really great value. I got my membership for $5 a month, but you usually get 2 months free. And if you go to like their website or their Instagram, they always have a ton of great deals. And I am not affiliated with them, but I really love their videos and the art that they have on there. So what you do is you, and of course she didn't do this on an altered book, but so it's going to be a little different, is we're just going to doodle on the page. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to try not to look. And I'm just going to use a ballpoint pen and just make some lines. You know, and it's just fun. Okay, that should do something. I'm going to just do that line there. And then I'm going to do it with my non-dominant hand. And I'm totally going to look, so I cannot see anything. And you really have no control with your non-dominant hand. It is so crazy. And I'm just going to randomly like put in some circle-ish shape thing. So it looks like a hot mess, but that's the way it's supposed to look. Okay, then I'm going to just grab some paints. Just in some colors that I think that I like together. Actually, whatever's on my desk. I'm too lazy to go get new paint, so we're just going to use whatever we have here. I think it's a lot of green. Let's see, I think I have some blue here too. But I did, I taught this weekend too. So we did mixed media canvases, and that was a fun class. Great students. Oops. Oh, look at this. I got some paint on my pants. Good thing these are my paint pants. Oh, geez. Well, it wouldn't be me painting if I didn't get something on myself. So at least it wasn't on my shirt, which is actually a good shirt. So. But I know to at least put on my paint pants. Very good. And I don't know, this is probably going to be a longer video, but we'll kind of see where it goes. We're going to do a couple more stamps, like I think maybe we'll add doodles in or something. I haven't decided. It's okay. We're just going to go with the flow. So I have just brushes here. I'm going to use just round brushes probably, and maybe like a flat brush eventually or something like that. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to pick maybe one that is really interesting to me. I think we'll do this one. Okay, and all you do is just fill in your lines. That's it. And don't worry if you don't fill them in completely. You're just going to paint. It's very thoughtless, right? It's just about having fun and filling up your lines. And again, I'm using my Deco Arts paints. So I'm using my Deco Arts Americana in Peacock Teal, Deco Arts Americana in Blue Haven, and Deco Arts Americana in Dark Midnight Blue, Deco Arts Americana in Sea Aqua, and Deco Arts Americana in Citron Green. So I love those colors. I love their paints. I think they're really pigmented, and they are a great value, but you guys know that. You have heard it several times, but it still remains true. Although I have to get new paints for my class, or at least get rid of some of them, because I left them in my car and they froze. So yeah, you're not supposed to do that with paints. when it was like, I don't know, it was really cold outside. We have had a crazy winter in Colorado, which of course is going to snow here, but the last couple of years it hasn't. So we need the moisture, so we should not be complaining. But so many people have moved here that we have really bad pollution. So that's something to get used to, for sure. Here we go. And I'm just filling these in. I'm not really overthinking it. And I don't think I'm going to do the other page just because it might take a little bit too long. So let's focus on this page, and then I will show you maybe in the post this one, or actually maybe I'll post this on my Facebook. That's what I'll do. So make sure that you're following me on Facebook, because I do have a video or two on there that you don't get to see on YouTube. So they're silent, they're really quick, they're sped up. So those are fun. And I just used a ballpoint pen. I think that lots of artists don't know how wonderful ballpoint pens are. They're really fun to use, and they are waterproof, so you can play with them a lot. They're a really affordable option. And I'm not overthinking this. I'm just, putting the colors where I think I want them to go. And I really love book pages in general, so I love this already. I love just the different, oops, I put a lot of paint on my brush. Or a ton of paint on my brush here. Let's see here. So maybe we'll paint this one. I just had to select a big area since I painted on there. So Sunday was a busy day. First we went to hear a Lenten talk by a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful speaker. This priest, and he's amazing. He's talking about virtue, so that was really awesome. That was a good talk. That definitely started Sunday off right. But it was great. And it was amazing because, of course, you know that priests hear a lot of confessions, and he said, we're not really surprised, by sin. Like, you can't really do anything new with sins. And if you think about it, it's true, right? Like, they're all kind of based on the same things, right? And they are pretty much the same. Maybe like the things that happen around them are different, but or the motivations for them are different, but it's about the same. But he said that virtues and having morals is actually more exciting, which I thought was really interesting. And that's a good way to look at it, isn't it? And it's true. I think that's why, like, I love books and movies, or even like just stories, like inspirational stories where you have people that actually do the right thing, right? Like you just get more inspired by them. It's like, I don't know, it seems like in our society that we kind of, and rightfully so, we're used to people like doing bad stuff or doing bad stuff ourselves, and it's kind of celebrated, Absolutely. So I just thought that was interesting. That we can surprise the world by being good, by doing good things, and we'll fall short, but at least to try to grow in virtue. But I just thought that was beautiful. That really stuck with me. That really struck me. So I want to definitely, especially over this Lent, think about that and contemplate it, and, put to death the things that I need to. Because none of us are perfect, and all of us have struggles, but we can ask, and strive to be better people. So just thought that was amazing. But it is, like, I just love, like, their heroines and, like, Jane Austen books, and, you know, like reading about like people that just have had dynamic lives, you know, that have been of service to other people. It's like, wow, they're just amazing. Or couples that actually have had beautiful marriages, you know, they've been able to overcome just amazing odds. And, you know, people that adopt children and are foster parents and all those kind of things. It's like we hear about the bad stuff, but it is good to hear the good things and to strive to be those type of people. You know? So it's great. Very good. Wonderful. So I have that and that, and I just got a spot there. Oh my gosh. Always I get stuff on my fingers. And I don't care if the colors mix a little bit, that's fine. Oh, for tea. And I'm probably not saying it as well as he did, but but it's good. It's good. And he named like 30 different virtues. I had no idea that there were that many virtues. So it will be interesting. It's going to continue for like a month. So I'm excited to go to all the talks and hear everything. It'll be great. Let's see. And then we'll do one here. And then I came home and like totally vegged out. After we went shopping, I was totally tired, but I did make a cake with my nephew. I have to tell you this funny story. So he, I forgot, I think we were listening to music and he accidentally broke something in my room. And, you know, he's trying to improve my music listening because he says that I listen to old music that's boring. So he was in here and we were listening to music and he broke something on accident. And I told him, you know, be careful. And he ran out. He got upset. And so whenever he gets upset, because I don't think that, you know, you shouldn't let your children stay mad at you or be hurt for so long. So I went in there and I sprayed him for a while. But he got me better. Like he got a syringe because his brother takes Tylenol sometimes. And he totally got me. He got me really good with a syringe. Who would have ever known that syringes can spray that far with water? It was really good. So he's telling everyone, it's like, I got my aunt in the side of her head with a syringe. So it's funny. Yes. Yeah, but I didn't want him to feel too bad about it. I think he just felt bad. That's why he left. So, yeah. And he likes to spray me with water. So this time I turned the tables, but then he turned them back and very effortlessly. Much better than I did. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I have to watch him. He's a smart kid. He's like, yeah, you got that spray bottle, but I have syringes. And they go super far. Good luck with that, lady. So it's funny. Okay. I'll kind of fill that in a little bit. And then let's go with the dark blue. I love this color. I think it's a really pretty color. It's kind of close to the Payne's Gray, which is a gorgeous color. If you don't like to use black, it's beautiful. It's just a gorgeous color. I like to use black too, but I have been trying to use like just darker color values that aren't necessarily black. So Payne's Gray is a great way to do this. And I am totally not like staying within the lines. I don't think that that's what this is about. We're just gonna have fun and feel it up with color. And I'm just putting the colors wherever I want. I'm not really thinking about it. Alrighty, so I think maybe let's put some blue here. I love that. And I'm even like painting over the lines that I don't like, so no problem. And I'm sorry, I'm out of frame here. I'm going to try to stay in frame here. And I'm sorry if you hear funny noises. They are putting in a fire station by our house. So it's been a little bit crazy. Now they have half the half the sidewalk dug out. So I have no idea what they're doing, but it's crazy. It's been crazy for the last month. So there's lots of funny noises, but that's okay. But I respect them because the weather has been terrible. So they have been working in just horrible weather. It's not been fun. And I live in a part of Colorado where we do get a lot of snow. So, you know, like, and it hasn't really melted. There's still some on the ground. So that makes it a little bit harder to work in. So we'll do that and that and that. And it will melt eventually. It might all be gone now, but oh, I like that a lot. I like that. So what I'm thinking is, okay, I'm gonna see if I want to add this green. I think that I do because it looks so pretty. Yeah, let's add the green. I was gonna say like maybe I should add like make that part white, but I think it'll be really interesting if I don't do that. If I do something else a little different, maybe we'll add some here to this little space. I'm gonna get a little bit more on my brush here. So this week, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm just going to be creating a lot of art, I think. I'm going to work on another one of my online classes. So that should be interesting. Yeah. And you see that now it's not that bright green color. Because I probably should have cleaned out my brush a little better. Okay, let's see if we can get... Let's see, I'm just gonna, oops. So I got this on sale. It's supposed to be a spill-proof cup. So we'll see how well this works. I got these at Hobby Lobby on clearance. They were pretty cheap, so let's see here. Just gonna get as much of that turquoisey color off as I can. I'm just gonna like fill them in. I'm just going on the top of some of them. It's still a little bit, you know, bluer than I want, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it. But this would be really fun to do just in general. It's really relaxing. I'm having relaxing time. I'm not overthinking it. It'd be a great warm-up exercise. But I've been like trying to do like more stuff that I have been putting off. Like I really wanted to do this this kind of technique. I've been drawing faces, so I'll have to share that experience with you guys too. But I've really been focusing, especially on this year, of actually like doing art, just that makes me happy. And trying new things and not being afraid to go for it. So yeah, so it's been great getting out of my comfort zone. Okay, and then I think maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave just a few little areas so that I can add like black in, which will be interesting. Let's see. So I think maybe I'm going to get like a black pen of some sort. Sharpie. The only thing is that Sharpies will not work if the paint is a little bit red even. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around a little bit and just do a little bit of doodling. If I can. If it will work with this pen. And I like Sharpies, but I wish that they didn't get clogged so easily, but they do. So me and my nephew, we made a butter cake, which was good. It was delicious. And he had it with ice cream. I can't really do a lot of dairy. Doesn't agree with my tummy. Although when we were in Italy, it was amazing. I had no problems at all with it. It was delicious. So it was nice. I got to eat ice cream, well, gelato, a lot of gelato, and yogurt and drink milk, which I haven't been able to do. I eat cheese, like, because I love cheese in general, and that doesn't seem to bother me as much as just milk or ice cream for some reason. I don't know why, but that's how it is. So, so yeah, I don't think I could give up cheese even if I did have to have problems because of it. So I love cheese. Very good. And I'm just gonna like see. I'm just like making marks. That's it. Nothing fancy here. I'm just making dashes right now. Maybe I can bring you in a little bit more, huh? Like, please bring us in. We want to see what you are doing. There we go. And then maybe let's do this big guy up here too. But no, this big guy up here, I think I want to do lines or something. Something interesting. Because I think it's really dynamic. Like, it's a really interesting shape that I am enjoying. So that's why I'm going to do it. And I don't even care if I go out the lines. I just want to make this shape. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And let's do this one. So I will, I am working on the blog for Italy, so you guys can see a little bit of our trip. It was really beautiful. It was a really beautiful trip. We went to Tuscany, so me and my mom. It was her retirement trip present, so it was fun. We had a really good time. Let's see, what else should I do? Actually, I fell in love with Italy. I would love to live there. It's so pretty, and the people are really, really nice. Like, we just were treated very, very well there. It was nice. And everyone wants to talk to you and find out where you're from. It's just, and the food is amazing. Like, we ate at a lot of restaurants, and all of them were delicious. And the service is just amazing. So, wonderful. We definitely fell in love with it. Although it was sad, because I guess a lot of the churches there are empty. So we saw a lot of beautiful churches, but nobody went to them. So they were kind of like just museums. So that was a little sad because they're just beautiful. They're filled with just beautiful art, the frescoes and marble, and they're really beautiful. But we had a great trip. It was fun. And the fashion there is amazing. It was really cool. Very sophisticated. So I'm just adding circles now. I don't care if they're uneven, I'm just adding them. They don't have to be perfect, even a little bit. I'm just filling it up. That's it. I'm trying to think of what my favorite flavor of gelato was. I tried a lot of them. It was great. When we had time, we were just like, let's go get a gelato. Because they're all over the place. It's great. And coffee shops are like, they're all over there. So it's great. So you can always get coffee and a gelato. But what did we do? We did tiramisu, which I thought was delicious. That might have been my favorite. And coconut was really good. And then they had this one, and it had like cookies. I don't remember the name of it. And it was like liqueur. I'm trying to think of what kind of liqueur it was. It was really good. Kind of like, oh, what kind of liqueur was it? I don't think it was a coffee liqueur. I don't know. But it was delicious. That one was really good too. And we had cappuccinos and lattes and every kind, and espresso all the time. It was great. With delicious little treats. It was wonderful. There we go. I love that. That is so cool. Alrighty, so I'm just like pushing it up a little bit so I can see what I think it needs. So right here, I'm just going to fill this in. And I'm glad that the Sharpie is working. Sometimes that is not the case. I have lots of problems with Sharpies. So I'm glad that it has decided to work. Must be you guys. Alrighty. Add one here maybe. And where else? Maybe down here too. And maybe here. I'm kind of feeling that up here and down here. What else? Maybe one here. And I'm just randomly putting the black lines here now. Like at first I was filling in the empty spaces, but oops. Oh no, don't stop on me now. You've been doing so good. Sharpie, Sharpie. Very good. So let's maybe do like, I'm trying to think her. Let's maybe do some scallops here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry if you can't. I will move my fingers in a second. Alrighty. Let's see, what else do I want? Maybe I'll do just some plain dots. I like dots. They're like my favorite mark, probably. Little dots, little black circle dots. So I'm going to do an about me video. So if you guys have any questions you'd like to ask me, you can put them in the comments below and I will probably answer them. But I just want to tell you like my experience, how I got into art, that kind of thing. Why I create, how I stay in, what gives me inspiration, that kind of thing. You might even see like some art that you haven't seen on this channel too. So should be an interesting video. So I'd love to answer your questions if you have any. So feel free to answer them, to ask them. Okay. I think that goes well because I did that. And then let's maybe get like, I got this Ranger pen, which I have to tell you has not been the best experience. It stopped working after, you know, like when I first got it. And then now I don't even know if it's going to work. It like spits it out. You can see that there's white paint, but for some reason it doesn't actually write. And I should have saved my receipt so I could have bought it back. And I don't think it's even very opaque. I don't think it's really meant to write over paint or something. I don't know what the problem is, but it doesn't work very well. Okay, and then maybe we can do some, yeah, see how like light it is? It's not even like, it's like, it looks like it's silver and it's supposed to be white. That's okay, I'm gonna go over it anyway. Guess it's not that bad, or it will work. I'm not like completely in love with it, but it'll work for now, what I'm doing. Alrighty, and ooh, I like that. I like that spiral. I think that that adds a different interest, doesn't it? So let's maybe see if we can do one over here. I don't know, but we're gonna try it and see here. I like those peaks of that. Very nice. Okay, and then here too. I think I like it on that really dark blue color. So let's see here. Stop there. Pick it up here. Oops. And up, 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 and away we go. And I will do here too. So up, 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 up. Oh, I like that a lot. See, I was talking stuff about the pen and it actually looks pretty good, not bad. But it did stop working for a while, which I don't like. I wouldn't recommend getting it. I think, I don't know why it's working now, but it seems like it's a little bit finicky, like it doesn't know if it wants to work or not. So probably I would just get another pen, but it was on my desk, so I thought I would use it. Because I was going to throw it away, and then it started working again. But literally, I just used it like to try to write something, and then it stopped working, so. So, alrighty. Let's see, what else do I want to do with this? How does it look? I'm bringing it up to my eye. I'm seeing. I think it's kind of really interesting. I don't know if it needs anything else. Sure. Dots. I kind of like the open spaces, but I think that I need something somewhere else because it's someplace like this seems a little bit too open to me, so maybe I'll, if the Sharpie will work. Please work, you've been doing so good. Okay, let's see, we can add a few little dots here. So my cousin, he has a cooking club. So he said that he made a cake. It was a white cake. And they kind of, you know, have a little bit of a budget for food from the school, which is awesome. And so they made cake. But he didn't have everything for the cakes. And kids are like so, they're like the best inventors ever, right? So he gets like, they had like French coffee creamer, because I guess they like to make their own coffee. At his school. And then he had bought like this, it's like frosting in a can, but it was like caramel flavor. And then he had like a cake, a yellow cake. So he came up with this wonderful, delicious cake. It's like a caramel French vanilla cake. And he used like creamer, you know, and the eggs and the oil, of course, all that good stuff. But he kind of made his own flavored cake, which he was so excited about. And it sounded delicious. So we were out on our way. We got stuff so that he could make one for his mother, which is wonderful. For Valentine's Day, she wasn't feeling that good. So he wanted to make her a cake now that she was feeling a little better. So that was good. So it was so cute. So I said, wow, you are amazing how you came up with that. Because I would have never put those together. Would you have? I was like, oh, that is interesting. That's an interesting combination. But his mom said it was delicious. So I'm excited to give it a try. See how it is. I'll let you guys know. He might have to make like a Facebook video, like of all those fancy ones now that they make with the recipes on them. I'm like, yeah, maybe it'll go viral or something. He can, you know, I don't know if they pay on Facebook, but maybe he can use the money for college or something. Okay. There we go. Oh, I like that. Okay. And then maybe let's do some dots up here too. And then I really think that this is done. I love it. Sorry, another hour video, but in real time. Okay. There we go. That looks great. And should we write something on there? What do you think? I think maybe we should. Let's do, I'm going to see if I can find a permanent marker that actually works. That one is dead. I've been meaning to throw away, but I never remember to do that. Let's see if we can find another one. Oh, I have this one of these babies, new in the packet, permanent markers. Because I use all mine, I go through mine a lot. Just, I think I'm going to do one of my favorite things to tell people, or my students at least, is to just play. I'm just going to clean up the letters a little bit where I want. Maybe make this a little bit bigger. Like that. Oops, sorry. Just play. And it's funny and it's kid-like and I love it. Okay, so now I am going to very quickly, we'll let that dry just for a second. And I don't know if this one is okay. This is the Uniball Signo that everyone loves that I can never get to work. But we're going to see if it will. No, it's not really working that well. Okay. Let's see if I can get a good old-fashioned jelly roll. That seems to work the best for me. And I was going to do white, but maybe I'll do like this. Oops. This like color here. I think what color is this? I got these on clearance. It's Moonlight 06. I don't know what color it is, but it's a really pretty one. It's like a yellowish color. You know what? I'm just going to like loosely outline these. And I think it will get a little bit brighter, hopefully, once it dries. So tonight I'm making pozole for dinner, so that should be good. I found a recipe that I want to try, so will be good. And I'm not going to use the enchilada sauce. I'm going to make like my own chili puree. So I'm excited to try that. It'll be good. When I was a little girl, I absolutely hated like homily. So, but now I like it. I tried it recently. They were doing a thing at our church for the youth, and they had made pozole, and it was so delicious. The moms made it as a fundraiser, so I'm like, I might like this now. So it'll be good. So I'm excited to try, and I am totally like messing up these letters, just so you know. But that's all right. Because this isn't showing up the best, and I'm gonna keep going over it until it has something that resembles what I want. It's okay. We're just playing, right? So it does not have to be perfect. So I'm using Patty's Mexican Table, her recipe. Have you guys seen her on PBS? I love her. She's so funny. She's great. And she just has such passion for food. It's just wonderful. She's one of my favorites. And it's crazy because like people will rate her and they say mean things about her accent, which I can understand her just fine. And I'm just like, I don't understand. You know, it's like she didn't, like she's sharing her love of food with you. She's sharing recipes. It's just like, come on, people. I'm sorry. But stuff like that kind of makes me mad. Yeah. And she's so, it's really fun to watch her. So I'll be making one of her recipes. I made like a lot of her recipes. Like I made this tomatillo like jam of hers too, which was so delicious, and you serve it on crackers. It was so good. And then I think I did some of her enchiladas. I love enchiladas. So that was she has a good recipe for that. And her mole, which was good, but I like the one that Rick Bayless makes. Oh, it's so good. It takes a while to make though. It's definitely like a couple of days kind of recipe, but it's delicious. Oh my gosh, it's yum. And he does everything from scratch. So like you soak the chilies and you toast them and you make a puree. It's really good, but it's delicious. Good stuff. I do love to cook also, so it's good. So it should be fun to do that today. Even though it's late in the day, it's like 3 when I made this video, so yeah, so it'll be good. Might have to be a tomorrow dinner. I think I made some chicken salad, so we can always have that for dinner. So yum. But I will, like, I'll put it on tonight, and then I think that it will just get better if it sits even. I love that. It's so great. Let me bring it up close so you can see. Just play. That's what it all looks like. Sorry I took the autofocus off, so you probably can't see everything very well, but we can turn it back on, and we'll take you for a loop here, because that's how it is with autofocus. Very nice, but I love the way it turned off. I'm going to turn the autofocus off now. Okay guys, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I will do this one, but I'm going to do it off camera, but I will show you pictures, or I will record the video and you can see it on my Facebook page. So I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you so much if you stay till the end of the video. If not, I completely understand. I am a babbler and you probably had more exciting things to do, but I really appreciate you coming, and hopefully you're inspired and you make lots of these videos. And make sure you check out Creative Bug, because they do have lots of great classes, and I think that you would benefit from being a part of that community. So I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I will see you next time in a couple of days with another video. Bye bye. Happy creating, guys. Oh, and it would be awesome if you shared this video. Thank you.